Now listen, I have to talk to you about something. I have to speak to you about something that was told to me years ago. I feel like this is the appropriate time, and this is the hour for this to be revealed. Now, God spoke to me a few years ago and told me things that were going to happen. I remember sitting with the Lord, and He would tell me about things that were going to take place. Some things I remember, some things I don't. But what I do remember is three distinctive things that God spoke to me about that were going to take place. Sometimes I would sit and watch TV and God would speak to me. He would tell me, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. And this is what's behind this. And it was like everything that I was seeing, I was able to see through it. I was able to understand what was taking place. I was watching the news and God would speak to me and say, this person and this going on with this person. And this is what's really going on with this. And so it was interesting. But then God spoke to me and He told me three things are going to take place in the future. And I sat back and I said, okay, Lord, I'm listening. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to tell you because it goes with what you're looking at right now, this picture. And so the Lord told me that first thing that was going to take place, the unadulterated, that's us that didn't get the you know what. The Lord said the unadulterated were going to be blamed for the adulterated deaths. Follow me, okay? Pay attention to what I'm telling you. If you can't understand, I'm sorry. You're going to need to pray about this. So the unadulterated were going to be blamed for the adulterated deaths. Those who decided that they didn't want to listen to God and just trust what they saw. Then the Lord spoke to me, and I feel like I got to record this right now because if I don't, then I'm going to miss the opportunity. Then the Lord told me that massive deaths was going to take place. And that's what happened. Massive deaths between 2021 and today. And it's still happening right now, even as I do this recording. And so you remember when people were taking the goof juice and they were listening to the deception and the liars that were lying to them. And that was the cause of those deaths. And so that's what happened then. And so then the Lord spoke to me again and said, and the last final thing that's going to take place was going to be the death of a leader. And then I went into a vision and I saw a man named Joseph Biden. Now, I saw Joseph R. Biden. At the time, I didn't understand his middle name. I said Joseph R. Biden. I didn't know Joseph Biden, Joe Biden's middle name started with an R, but it was revealed to me that it had an R. And in the vision that I was able to see that Joe Biden died. I don't know if he was killed. That wasn't revealed to me. All I know he was dead. And it was like, you ever see those flags, those American flags that are like halfway, it's like a circle and it's got stars in it, red, white, blue. That's what I saw hanging up. And I saw the casket. And I saw that people were really tore up. They were really upset that this man died. And that's all I was able to see. And that's all that was revealed to me. And I kept telling people something's going to happen. So one day I was on the internet and I saw a conversation between, I don't know what's his name, General Ford, one of the presidents. They were talking to a little girl, and the little girl asked if there was going to ever be a female president. And he said, yeah, there is. And he said, but it's not going to come like you think. He says, first, a man and a woman is going to run for president. And then he says, then the man is going to win. And then he says, but in the middle of the term of that man and woman, the man is going to die. And then the woman is going to become president. Now, what do you see happening right now? Think about it. That's all I'm going to give you for right now. You put the rest of the pieces together in the puzzle. Now listen,